So guys, we are back again for the rule number 9 to 12 and the last reporting in softball. So, okay. Section number 1. The ball is dead. The ball is dead and not in play in the following circumstances. A. When the ball is batted illegally. B. When the batter steps from one box to step to another when the pitcher is first person only taking signal or appears to be taking the signal from the pitcher's plate. Or second person steps on the pitching plate. C. When no pitching is declared, okay? When a pitch ball touches the part of the batter's person or clothing, whether the ball is stuck at or not. When a foul fly ball is not caught, when a fair batted strikes an umpire runner, ito, before touching a fielder, including the pitcher, and before passing a fielder, other than the pitcher without being touched, or after passing a fielder, excluding the pitcher, and in the umpire judgment. Note, when he hits by a fair, untouched batted ball while in contact with his base, unless he intentionally interferes with the ball or a fielder making a play, the ball will become dead or remains alive depending on the position of a fielder closest to the base. Okay, H. When the ball is outside the established playing limits of the playing area. I. When an accident to a batter runner prevents him from proceeding to the awarded base, he may be substitute or the substitute will be allowed to proceed to any awarded bases. So, ito J is only when the batter bunts or chops the pitch ball, when the wild pitch or pass ball goes under, over, or the backstop, when the umpire calls time, when any part of the batter's person is hit with his own batted ball while still in the batter's box, okay? When a runner runs bases in reverse order or off the base in order, okay, when the coach neared third base run from direction of home plate or in the baseline throw in, when one or more members of the offensive team and collect at around base to which a runner is advancing, thereby confusing the fields and adding to the difficulty making a play. Okay. When a runner fails to keep contact with the ball is to which he is entitled, legally pitch ball has been released. Okay. When a runner fails to keep contact with the base to which he is entitled legally pitch ball has pitched home plate. After each strike or ball, when a black ball is declared, when a batter enters batter box with or uses an altered bat, when a batter enters the batter's box with or uses an altered illegal bat, if when with less two out or runners on first base or fielder intention drops fair fly ball or including the line drive, okay, first person, second person, or bunt, first person only, that could be caught by an infielder with ordinary effort after it is controlled with a hand or glove. Okay. Note, if an infielded fly or is ruled, it has precedence over an intentionally dropped ball. No, okay. X, okay. When a fielder carries a live ball into ball dead territory, when time has been called in defense player is making an appeal. When the batter fails to enter the batter's box within 10 seconds, the umpire calls play ball. When any persons other than a team member enters the playing field and creates interference when the batter runner steps box and when the batter offensive member deliberate erases the lines. Okay, proceed tayo sa section 2, the ball is in play. The ball is in play when? The ball is in play in the following circumstances. At the start of the game and each half inning, when the pitcher has the ball, while standing in his pitching position, and the plate umpire has called play ball. Okay, ito pa. When the infield fly rule is enforced, when a thrown ball goes past a fielder and remains in an enjoyable territory, when a fair ball makes an umpire or a runner on fair ground after, when a fair ball strikes an umpire or a runner on a fair ground after, a passing fielder, the pitcher and no fielder had a chance to make an out or touching touching a fielder, including the pitcher. Okay. When a fair ball strikes an umpire on foul ground, when the runners have reached the bases, two they are entitled after the fielder legally fields a batted thrown or pitch ball. When a runner is called out for passing a proceeding runner, exception when the runner is called out for passing runner, proceeding runner, while the ball is dead, the ball will remain dead. Okay. When no play is being made on an obstructed runner, the ball shall remain alive until the play is over. When a fair ball is legally batted. When a runner must return to reverse order while the ball is in play. Okay. When runner acquires the right to the base by touching it before being put out. When a base is dislodged while runner are progressing around the bases, okay. When runner runs more than 0.91 centimeters or 3 feet from his base path in regularly or reverse order, NOP ang haba pa. So, okay, ano tayo sa section 3. Delayed dead ball. Ito yung mga delayed dead ball. There are 5 situations when a violation of the rule occurs. An umpire recognizes it and the ball remains live until the conclusion of the play. These situations are A. An illegally pitched. B. Catcher's obstructions. C. First person only. Plate umpire interference. D. Obstructions. And E. Detached equipment contacting a thrown ball or a pitch ball or a paired ball. Ito. So, Rule 10. So, Rule 10, powered and duties. Ito. The umpires are the representatives of the league or organization by which they have been assigned to a particular game, and such as are authorized and acquired to enforce each section of these rules. They have the power to order a player, coach, captain, or manager to do or omit to do any act which, in their judgment, is necessary to give force and effect to one all of these rules, decisions, or rules, and to inflict penalties. Penalties are as herein prescribed. The plate umpire shall have the authority to make decisions on any situations not specifically covered in rules. Okay, general information for umpires. The umpire shall not be member of either team. Example, player, coach, manager, officer, scorer, or sponsor. The umpire should be sure of the date, time, and place of the game and should be arrived at the playing field with 20-30 minutes ahead of time. Start game on time and leave the field when the game is over. The male and female umpire must wear a power blue long or short sleeve, dark navy blue socks, dark navy blue slacks, dark navy blue cap with white and blue trim ISF letters in the front, dark navy blue ball bag, dark navy blue jacket and sweater, dark black shoes and belt, a white t-shirt worn under the powder blue shirt. The umpires must not wear exposed jewelry that may pose a hazard. Exception, medical alert bracelets and or necklaces. So ito yung mga na-umpire, ito yung mga kailangan gawin na. So section number 2. The plate umpire shall take a position in the back of the catcher. He shall have full charge of the responsibility for the proper conduct of the game. B shall call and balls and strikes. C shall be agreement and in cooperation with the base umpire, call plays, hit balls, fair or fouls, legal or illegal caught balls on plays that would necessitate the base umpire leaving the infield. The plate umpire shall assume the duties normally acquired of the base umpire. Okay. Shall determine and declare whether the bunts or chops a ball. Okay, ito na. Shall render decisions when required to do so. Shall determine when a game is forfeited. Shall assume all duties when assigned as a single umpire to a game. Section 3. The base umpire uh, shall take such position on the playing field as required in accordance with the relevant umpire system. Shall assist the plate umpire in every way to enforce the rules of the game. Section 4. Responsibility of a single umpire. If only umpire is assigned, his duties and jurisdictions shall extend to all points. The umpires shall position for each pitch shall be from behind home plate. On each batted ball or play that develops, the umpire shall move out the behind of the plate field into the infield. Okay, the best position for any plays that develop. Section 5. Change umpires. Umpires cannot be changed during a game by the consent of opposing teams unless umpire is incapacitated by injury or illness. Ayun. Umpire's judgment. There shall be no appeal from any decisions of any umpire on the grounds that he was not correct in his conclusion as to whether a batted ball was fair or foul, a runner safe or out, a pitch ball, a strike or ball, or any play involving accuracy or judgment. No decision rendered by any umpire shall be reversed, except that he be convinced it is a violation of one of these rules. It is the case manager, captain, or either seek reversal or any will solely point of the cause an umpire whose decision is counsel and if doubt, confer with his associated before taking an action, and but no other circumstances shall player or person other than the manager of the captain of other team. Ito. Section 7, signals. And Section 8 is suspension of play. Rule Rule 11 are the protest. Protest that will not be received. Okay, ito yung mga process. Protest shall not be received or considered if they based solely on a decision involving accuracy of judgment on the part of umpire or any team lodging the protest won the game. Examples of the protest that will not be considered are whether a batted ball was fair or foul, whether the runner was safe or out, whether the pitch bail was strike or a ball, whether a pitch was legal or illegal, whether a runner did or did not touch base, whether ganito. Section 2, a protest that will be received. Section 3, protest involving judgment or interpretation of rules. Section 4, notification of intent to lodge protest. Section 5, time lodge in official protest. Information required. Section 6, information required for written protest. And Section 7, result of protest. Ayan. 12. The scoring. Ito yung mga gagawin sa scoring. The official scorer shall keep of each game as outlined in the following rules. Shall be solely authority to make all decisions involving judgment. For example, it is scorer's responsibility to determine with a batter's advancements to first base in a result of hit or an error. However, a scorer shall not make a decision which conflicts the official playing rules or with an umpire's decision. Section 2, the box scores. Ito yung mga the box scores nila. Yan. Section 3, base hit shall not be recorded. Sa ball yun record. Sacrifice fly ball. A sacrifice fly ball is recorded when the less than 2 cuts. The battered runner, fly ball is caught. The battered drive. Handled fielder. Score drop and score judgment runner. Next is the runs batted in. A runs batted in runs score because of one of the following reasons. A safe hit. B, a sacrifice bunt or slap hit. First person only, or sacrifice fly. C, a foul fly caught. An infield put out or fielder's choice. A runner forced because home because of obstruction, the batter being hit with a pitched ball or being given a base on balls. A home run and all runs scored as a result. Section 6. A pitcher is credited with a win. A pitcher shall be credited with a win with the following situations. A. When he is the starting pitcher and has pitched at least 4 innings, and his team was not only the lead when he is replaced but remains in the place of remainder of the play game. When a game is recorded 5 innings play and the starting pitcher has pitched at least 3 innings and his teams scored more than runs than the other team when the game is terminated. Section 7. The pitcher charged with the loss. A pitcher shall be with the loss regardless of the numbers innings he has pitched. It replaces when his team is behind in the score and his team thereafter fails to the score or gain the lead. Okay. Section 8 or the last. 8 game summary. Section 8 game summary. Okay. The summary shall list the following in this order: the score by innings and final score, the runs batted in by whom hit, 2 base hits and by whom hit, 3 after base and by whom hit, home runs and by whom hit, sacrifice flies and home hit, doubles plays, players participating in them, triple plays was given to a pitcher. Members of the batted snuck out each pitcher's number of hits and runs allowed by pitcher's plate, the name of winner's pitchers, the name of the losing pitcher, the time of the game, the name of the umpires and scorers. Okay, first person, stolen bases by scorers. Okay. Sacrifice bonds, the names of batters hit by pitch ball and the pitcher who hits them. The number of wild pitches made by each pitcher and number of passed ball made by each pitcher. Section 9. Stolen bases. First person ito, and the last section is the records of the forfeited games. So that's all for this video, and thank you for listening and watching my video. I hope meron kayong natutunan. Big up, peace out.